Back to action here. Has slight technical difficulties here. Back on the air. Harlingen High leading 16-11. That point's going to snake out of bounds here. And Harlingen High gives up a point. That brings in Mackenzie Medina now. Serve gets across. Vidal on the touch here. Soft touch now by Bettis. Valdez sets up here now off a soft touch. Vidal going for a soft touch over. That one finds its way through, and San Benito cuts the lead down now. Serve's going to get across here by Medina. Aguinaga with the dig. Valdez looking to sit up here now for Gomez. Kill shot just sneaks its way through. Now a 4-point lead here as Salceda exits the game and Bryant comes back in for Harlingen. Serve gets across, back to action here. Agado looking to set up now here for Bettis. That one deflecting off Valdez, kept in play by Aguinaga, and Vidal's going to lob it back over for Harlingen. Agado sets up here now, a soft touch over by Bettis. Bryant going for a kill shot and gets it. Julie Bryant here continue to be the difference maker for Harlingen, as now they extend their lead back to 5. As it started off as a back and forth battle, but Harlingen quickly picking up the tempo here as they get the ace right there. Vidal to get it across, winds up out of bounds, but San Benito gets a point. They cut the lead back down to 5. Eno here gets set to serve now for the Lady Greyhounds. It's going to wind up across and deflects off Aguinaga. That's going to be an ace now. Lead gets cut down to 4. Serve gets across here, Vidal. Gomez giving chase. Aguinaga get a soft touch over. That one kept in play by Medina. Agado looking to sit up here now for Bettis. Vidal with the save there. Soft touch here from Valdez to Bryant, kept in play. Deflected out of bounds here. Harlingen's going to make it a 5-point game now within 5 of capturing the first set. Garcia enters the game. Roquette exits the game now. She'll be serving now for the Lady Cardinals. That serve's going to get across. Agado sets up for Bettis off a soft touch. That one deflecting out here. Garcia trying to go for the dig, but that one falls short of the net. So Harlingen gives up a point now, a 4-point lead here. As Spaz exits the game, now coming back in here is going to be Jaqueta Ivada. Agado gets the serve across here. Bryant to go for a kill shot. Finds its way through here as a slight miscommunication on the San Benito side. Harlingen here now within 4 of capturing set number 1, holding on to a 5-point lead as Leah Gomez gets set to serve it across. Gets across, here we go. Soft touch here by Agado. Going to be deflected outwards here, and that one falls into no man's land. San Benito here still cutting the lead down and maintaining it to a 4-point lead. Bettis to get the serve across. Garcia there to Valdez, who sets up for Bryant. That one going off the net here, kept in play. Medina to Agado, who sets up once again now for Medina. Denied by Bryant, kept in play here by Bettis. Vidal. Valdez sets up for Julie Bryant. That one finds its way through, and Harlingen High quickly recovering after a slight miscue thanks to Julie Bryant. Rodriguez enters the game now. Exiting is going to be a hide up at S here in exchange for San Benito. As Bryant gets ready to serve across, that one kept up by Medina. Agado, who sets up once again this time here now for Ivada. Kept in play with a nice dig by Aguinaga. Vidal at the soft touch, but Medina at the right place at the right time. Agado to Medina once again. That one's going to find its way through for a point for San Benito as the Greyhounds here maintaining control now as Salceda enters the game for Bryant. Martinez also enters the game here for San Benito as the serve winds up in the net here now A 5-point lead once again. Harlingen within two of capturing set number 1. Juliana Valdez here set to serve now for the Lady Cardinals. It's going to get across here. We're backing away. Great dig there now by Ibarra. Soft touch by Agado. Valdez looking to set up for Vidal. Bobs out and over. Kept in play by Rodriguez. Agado coming in now to Medino. Sets up. Great dig there by Vidal. Kept in play by Aguinaga. Lobbed over finally by Vidal. Miscommunication. They're going to be lobbed back over here. But it's going to be 3 touches now. Game point for Harlingen High. Serve gets across here. It's going to find its way through for the ace, and that's going to take set number 1. As Harlingen High wins it 25-18. What started off as a back-and-forth battle quickly maintained its way through, but Harlingen quickly adapted and captured the first set, 25-18. Be back after this with set number 2. You're watching Volleyball on Real Sports Live.
Collectibles in San Benito.
We are Eddie Burkella, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M.
Back to Real Sports Live here. Harlingen High capturing the first set, 25-18. I'd like to welcome you now here back to Real Sports Live's coverage of Tuesday Night Volleyball. Of Saturday morning volleyball, excuse me. We're used to calling volleyball on Tuesday night. It's a wild week here. We had a great shootout at St. Joseph's on Tuesday night. They took care of Incarnate Word in the sweep. We had 2 great matchups in football here on Thursday night. We had Nikki Rowan, Bronzeville Veterans here. Bronzeville Veterans winning that one by 2 points. And last night I had the battle of the Southmost, one of the most storied rivalries in the Rio Grande Valley. Bronzeville Porter defeats Bronzeville Lopez 27-24. Still have some football action currently going on here as we did have inclement weather coming in, affecting multiple games in Hidalgo County in the West Valley. And now here are some games kicking back off. And we still have some volleyball action here. We have the Battle of the Arroyo going on. So early on you get your football and volleyball fix. And then we'll finish off the night with some Saturday night football between Bronzeville Rivera and Bronzeville Hannah at Sam Stadium. I'll be on the call for that one. Set 2 here, set to start. Harlingen High capturing the first one, 25-18. The libero for Harlingen High. Elena Aguinaga here getting set to serve across. Just some last second year modifications. Nino comes into the game. Now exiting is going to be Lisa Gonzalez. Libero for Sam Benito in the pink, purple, and white trim. For Harlingen, the black, white, and red trim as we're back underway. Bettis was coming in there, but it's going to be deflected out of bounds. That's going to be an ace for Aguinaga, and that gets it started in set number 2 for Harlingen High. Serve's going to get across, back to action here. Good, the good dig. That's Agado. He lobbed over finally now by Medina. Aguinaga to Valdez, who's going to set up for Vidal. That one, she's denied initially by Martinez, but it finds its way through, and Harlingen High quickly takes a 2-point lead. Serve's going to get across, back to away. Here we go. Agado. Lobbed over here now by Medina off the deflection. Sam Benito gets their first strike of the game. Aisha Bass here now set to serve for San Benito. Gonna get it across. Here we go. Salceda goes to Valdez. Just a 4v Dahl. That one deflecting off Bettis here, and that finds its way through for a point. As a 2-point lead once again. Salceda exits the game. Julie Bryant checks back in for Harlingen. As Vidal gets set to serve across here. That one's going to find its way across. Good dig there. Agado here sets up now for Medina. Bryant comes in. Valdez with a soft touch by Gomez. Agado keeps out in play. So Bettis here going to be lobbed over finally now by Medina. Bryant to Valdez, who sets up for Gomez. Gomez looking to fire it, but Bryant gets it across here now. As Bettis shoots it over. Valdez sets up for Bryant. That one finds its way through. 3-point ball game quickly. Harlingen High coming hot out of the gates in the second set to kick us off. Now brings in Casey Vidal. She's set to serve across now. It's going to find its way across. Bettis here to Agado, who shoots it back over. Valdez comes in here for Vidal. Lobbed over finally by Akinyaga. Agado setting up here now, but she's denied by Roquette. As Medina was looking to go for the killer shot off the set by Agado, but Alana Roquette gets the stop at the net. Now a 4-point lead for Harlingen as Vidal, once again, he goes back to serve. Medina here with the dig by Agado, and we lobbed over finally by Martinez. Bryant to shoot at the cross, going to wind up out of bounds, just a bit too much power on that one. They're going to rule it a point for Harlingen. Looked like it was out of bounds here. Looks like they got a last touch on it. And San Diego's going to call a timeout to talk things over as quickly in the second set. Harlingen takes a 5-point lead, 6-1. You're watching the Battle of the Arroyo on Real Sports Live.
And these great white events. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors. We're on the move.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live. Here are San Benito calling a timeout. As Vidal set to serve once again. Eno gets under that one here. That one goes to Agado, who sets up for Bettis. Valdez sets up for Bryant. That one deflected off Bettis once again. Bryant off the rebound. That one kept in play by San Benito. As Bryant to shoot it back over here. Now that's pass to Agado, who sets up here for Martinez. Good dig by Vidal. And by Aguinaga. Nino with another good dig here. Agado setting up now for Medina. That finds its way through off the deflection off Juliana Valdez. And San Benito makes it a 4-point game now, tacking on their second point of the second set. It's Mackenzie Medina looking to serve across here, but said they're going to check in here now. As Hannah Rodriguez checks in now for Medina, and she'll be taking over for the serve here. Serve gets across. Winds up just out of bounds. Just a little too much sauce on that one. Makes it a 5-point game once again. As now Natalie Garcia set to serve here now for the Lady Cardinals. It's going to get across. Lobbed over here now by Bettis. Vidal with the dig here. Lobbed over by Bryant. That one off. Deflected off here, the libero for San Benito. Harlingen High gets the point. Getting ready to get the serve across. Touched over here, kept in play. As here sets up now. That one finds its way through as Julie Bryant connects for a kill shot. 7-point lead now here for the Lady Cardinals as Garcia gets set to serve once again. That's a second set here. And somewhat of a different story from set number one. We saw a back-and-forth, neck-and-neck matchup between Harlingen and San Benito. Now Harlingen starting to catch the tempo here. That one deflects off. Aguinaga. Lobbed over finally by Bryant, and that one just sneaks its way on the left-hand side. Talk about pinpoint accuracy. Julie Bryant finds the corner and just finds that tight corner and still manages to keep it in play. And it falls for a point as Garcia here, Nino to Agado, who sets up here now for Martinez. That one off the deflection out of bounds here. San Benito catches a break and they make it a 7-point lead once again. Sanino here now set the serve across for the San Benito Lady Greyhounds here. We're trailing by 7. We're going to try to turn this one around to Harlingen High. Students here making some noise. Valdez sets up now, a soft touch here now by Bryant. Gatto sets up for Bettis. Valdez sets up once again here now for Gomez. Gatto keeps that one in play. Going to be lobbed over now by Boss. Aguinaga there with the dig. Bryant with the kill shot and gets it. 1, 2, 3 from Aguinaga here to Valdez to Bryant. And now Harlingen here starting to steamroll their way in the second set, 8-point lead. Set's going to get across. Lobbed over now by Bryant. Going for the kill shot now, Gonzalez. Valdez for Bryant one more time, and Julie Bryant gets it. As Gonzalez tried to keep that one in play, but that one deflected downwards here. Now a 9-point game. As Harlingen High continues the offensive dominance in the second set. As Gomez gets ready to serve once again here now. That one's going to get across. Touched over here. That one finds its way through for a point. Harlingen now takes their lead to double digits, where San Benito's going to have a timeout here, where Harlingen now maintaining a 10-point lead, 13-3 in set number 2. You're watching the Battle of the Arroyo on Real Sports Live.
I love what I do. I
really
really
love what I'm
do.
doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10...
I'm back to Real Sports Live here, 13-3, Harlingen leading San Benito. As the Cardinals here continue to steamroll through the second set as Gomez gets it across. Agado with the setup here to Bettis. Bryant with the soft affection here and a quick reaction time gets it across. 11-point lead now for Harlingen. It's going to get across here. Back to action as the dig there by Nino won't find its way through. 12-point lead for Harlingen. Gomez's serve gets across here. That's Boss on the dig. Agado with the setup to Bettis. You hide up Bettis here. Gets a point for San Benito. 11-point game. Adelia Gatto here will now serve for San Benito. It's going to wind up across. Here we go. Back to action. That one winds up in the net here off Harlingen. That gives it a 10-point game now. San Benito trying to close out this double-digit lead held by Harlingen as Gatto gets set to serve once again. Going to find its way across. Here we go. Garcia. Valdez setting up now here as that's Davina Gutierrez, and that finds its way across. Harlingen makes it back to an 11-point lead as Julie Bryant will now be serving. Serve winds up in the net. That gives it a 10-point lead once again. As now we're going to have Yahida Bettis here set to serve for San Benito. That one's going to get across, back to action. Valdez sets up now here for Gutierrez. Soft touch by Medina. Valdez keeps it in play. That's Salcedo shoots it back over. Agado sitting now for Bettis. Lobbed over here and kept in play. Going to be lobbed over now by Salcedo. On the touch over is going to be Vidal. Inyo here to Agado, who sets up now for Medina, but her kill shot just short, winds up in the net. And Harlingen High gets out of trouble there. Seconds coming in here now. Amethyst Gutierrez checks in. Now for Natalie Garcia. So there's on the serve. Winds up out of bounds onto the scores table. That's going to be an ace. .12 lead now here for Harlingen. As Valdez to get the serve across. Tino here keeps that one in play. Agado covers a lot of distance to keep that one in play. Lobbed over now finally by Gonzalez. Valdez looking to set up for Vidal. Deflection off Nino. Going to find its way through. And kept in play. That one almost lands in the hoop. Little sign that basketball season right around the corner here. A lot of us are excited here at Real Sports Live to cover some high-profile tournaments coming your way. Lobbed over here now by Valdez. Shot back over finally. Inyaga to Valdez. Setting up now here for Amethyst Gutierrez. Keeps that one in play now. Lobbed over finally here by me. Shot up and into the net. As Alyssa Gonzalez hit the shot, that one back over, but it winds up in the net. As now Juliana Valdez set the serve once again. Going to get that one across. Bettis to Agado. Sets up for Medina. Aguinaga there with the dig. Valdez with the setup here to Gutierrez. Kept in play by Medina. Gonzalez, as Ivada tried to keep that one in play. That one gets lobbed up into the net. 15-point lead here now for Harlingen. They are within 4 of capturing set number 2. That's Juliana Valdez getting set to serve once again. Nino here to Agado, who sets up for Medina to get the soft touch over Valdez there. To Aguinaga with the setup, lobbed over finally by Vidal. Medina to Agado, setting up for Ivada. Valdez. Back again to Vidal. Good dig there here. That one kept in play by Medina, but deflected outwards here now. 16-point lead here now by Harlingen, 22-6. As a completely different turnout from we've seen in the first set. A very back and forth, close-knit matchup between Harlingen and San Benito, but Harlingen quickly adapting themselves in the second set, recovering some slight mistakes here now. Hold on to a dominating 16-point lead. That's going to be touched over finally here now by Vidal. Agado with the setup here to Medina, who shoots it over. That was Aguinaga to Valdez, who sets up for Vidal. Agado setting up here now for Bettis. Lobbed over here. Good dig there now by Ivada. Vidal with the soft touch here. That one kept in play by Agado. Nino here right there. Medina to shoot that one back over. On the kill shot here is going to be Vidal. That one kept in play. Miscommunication there resulting in a point. That's Mackenzie Medina keeping that one in play. Discussion here now by an official. Valdez here getting set to serve for Harlingen. Serve to get across. Here we go. Little movement here now against San Benito. That's going to be game point. As the potential final serve here for the set. Medina, Agado, setting up here for Jaqueta Ivada. Gutierrez to Valdez, who looks to set up here now, as that's going to be Davina Gutierrez to shoot that one over. Winds up in the net off the deflection. And Harlingen High captures the second set, 25-6. Very different outcome here, as Harlingen takes a demanding 25-6 win in set number 2. As now Harlingen goes up in the sets 2-0 over San Benito. When we return set number 3, Harlingen looks to close this out. San Benito looks to keep it alive. You're watching Battle of the Arroyo and Volleyball on Real Sports Live.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rod Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life.
Welcome back to Action on Real Sports Live. Set number 3, Harlingen capturing set number 2, 25-6, and set number 1, 25-18. As Harlingen are looking to sweep this one and put this one away. San Benito here looking to try to find the tempo. It was a back and forth battle to start it off, and San Benito took control early on in the second set, getting their first scoring here, but that's all that happened as Harlingen just quickly became too much for San Benito to handle as this Harlingen High team, led by Julie Bryan, continuing to pave their way throughout district play and already looking to punch their ticket to the postseason in the 6A state playoffs. As now Aguinaga, the libero for Harlingen High, set to serve. She's wearing the black with red and white trim. Deflected out here, Nino, the other libero for San Benito. Soft touch over now by Martinez. Aguinaga setting up here for Bryant to lob that one over. Gonna find his way through here, but just out of bounds as San Benito ties it up, and now we're tied here 8-8 now as Mackenzie Medina set to serve now for the Lady Greyhounds. As we have a check-in here now as we're going to have Hannah Rodriguez check in for Medina. Rodriguez will take the serving across. Back to action, here we go. Have the serve by Rodriguez. Gomez keep that one in play. Deflected outward here now by Boz, and that's going to be a point for Harlingen High as they take a 2-1 lead early on in the third set. We'd like to welcome you once again for tuning in to the VOD of the Royal on Real Sports Live. Ruben Rodriguez on the call. Jason Benavides giving you the camera feed. So acknowledge the shout out there right there. Always fun to work with him. As that one finds up in the net here, and San Benito makes it a brand new ball game, 2 apiece. Harlingen, one of the top-ranked teams in volleyball here, if not ranked number 1. They also have Bronzo Yvetta hot on their tracks, another powerhouse team in 32-6. That one deflecting off here now. Aisha Baz, and it's going to find its way through now. Harlingen High now takes the lead. That's going to be Natalie Garcia who's set the serve now here for Harlingen, as Harlingen continue to powerhouse their way to this matchup. Already leading 2-0 after capturing set 1, 25-18, 25-6. Gonna be lobbed over here now by Bettis Aguinaga. To Valdez, who sets up for Vidal. That one's gonna be out of bounds here. That one's just a bit close, but San Benito makes it a tie ball game. As we're having shades of the first set, back and forth they were going here. Now looking to try to regain a possession here and try to capture a set. San Benito, they captured a set against Harlingen South on Tuesday night, but then Harlingen South prowess in the 4th set and winning it 4 sets 3-1. Also a common trend we've seen here is we've had Harlingen South defeat San Benito in football, Harlingen South defeat San Benito in volleyball, and Harlingen High defeating San Benito in football last night. Hope San Benito looking to rewrite that chapter as both football and volleyball look to avoid back-to-back losses to Harlingen teams. As that falls for a point for Harlingen. As Gomez here set to serve across. On the dig here, trying to get that one across. That one's not going to fall. Spas was looking to dig that one, but that one just deflects out of bounds. Gonna get across here, but winds up in the net. San Benito cuts the lead down. As Gomez's serve winds up in the net here. We have a check-in coming in as Gomez exits the game. That brings in Yahaira Perez here to serve now for San Benito. Spots also exits the game for San Benito. Valdez on the setup here. To Vidal with a soft touch. Got at the right place at the right time. Boss comes in here. And miscommunication there results in a point for Harlingen. Harlingen continuing to maintain their prowess so far in the 3rd set here, now holding on to a 2-point lead. Started off as back and forth here, similar to set number 1, but Harlingen already starting to find the tempo early on. Medina to go for the kill shot. That one finds its way through. As Casey Vidal tried to go there for the dig, but Medina gets it across. Nino exits the game now, checking back in Ruby Martinez. Alyssa Gonzalez here now set the serve for San Benito. It's going to get across. Bryant to go for the kill shot, finds its way through, threads the needle between Boss and Bettis. That makes it a 7-5 game here. Now we're going to find its way across. Here we go. Nino right there to Agado, who sets up now here for Bettis. Winds up in the net. San Benito here cuts it down to 1. 7-6, your current score here in the 3rd set, coming to you live from Harlingen High. 2nd installment of the Battle de Royal. 2 Battle de Royals we covered in less than 24 hours. We had football last night. Harlingen defeats San Benito 17-0. Bryant with the kill shot gets the cross. Elena Aguinaga here set to serve now. Bettis here to Agado, sets up for Medina. Bryant right there. Deflected back outwards here, finds this way for a point as Julie Bryant continuing to maintain the tempo and the lead for Harlingen High as now Aguinaga gets set to serve across. Gonna find its way across. Good dig right there. That one finds its way low here as that one deflected into San Benito territory now. 4-point game, 10-6 here now in set number 3. Aguinaga here now getting ready to serve once again. That one's gonna get across. Finds its way here, but just a bit short. (10-7) here now. That brings up Hannah Rodriguez as she's set to serve across now. That one gets across. Here we go. Back to action. Roquette on the shot here. That one kept in play. Finally lobbed over now by Martinez. Valdez looking to set up here once again for Roquette. Kept in play this time now by Rodriguez. Agado with the setup here to Bettis. Good dig by Aguinaga as Bryant goes for the kill shot. That one kept in play by Boz. Lobbed over here now by Bettis. That one winds its way in the net here. Now what a heck of a save by Elena Aguinaga in the back court there. Number 3 on your screen right there. Is now focusing now on Julie Bryant here, who continues to serve once again for Harlingen. Gets across, lobbed over here. No look, shoot over by Agado. Boss to Agado. Sets up here now for Bettis. That one deflecting off Vidal into the crowd. San Benito maintaining here now a 3-point lead, 11-8 here as we have a check-in. Martinez exits the game. Gonzalez checks back in. Bryan exits the game for Harlingen as Salceda enters back in. And Salceda looks to go for a dig, but she barely does not maintain contact with that one as it finds its way through for a point for Harlingen as that serve out of bounds. Roquette also exits the game. Now coming back in is going to be Natalie Garcia. She'll be serving for Harlingen. Serve gets across. Lobbed over here, kept in play by Salceda. Finds its way through for a point. Harlingen holding on to a 5-point lead. Looking to wrap this one up early. And San Benito's going to call a timeout, looking to talk things over here. 13-8, 5-point lead. Harlingen leads San Benito. You're watching the Battle of the Royal on Real Sports Live.
Can help.
We are those Red Nose Lady Falcons, and this is Real Sports Live.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
Serve is going to get across here by Garcia as we're back underway. San Benito calling a timeout. That one finds its way out of bounds off a slight deflection here. Harlingen increases their lead to 6. As defensive miscues here continue to plague San Benito, and Harlingen has been taking full advantage of those. Agado lobbed over finally here now by Hino of Salceda to keep that one in play. Valdez setting up for Vidal. That one deflected off. Hino once again here. Gonzalez coming in there in out of bounds territory. And a miscommunication right there once again between Boss and Agado, and that results in a point. Now a 7-point lead here for Harlingen as Garcia set the serve once again. Lobbed over here. Valdez on the sit-up here now for Vidal. That one deflected off Bettis here, but kept in play now. Gonzalez to shoot that one back over. Valdez sets up for Vidal. Agado here to Nino, lobs it back over. Bettis to shoot it back over. Aguinaga sets up here now for Gomez. Agado setting up for Gonzalez once again. Vidal going for a kill shot. Bettis under the now, but that one kept in play as Agado sets up once again for Bettis. Did that one find its way through? No, it went out of bounds. Find its way across here. 9-point lead now for Harlingen, 17-8. Serve's gonna get across. Soft touch over here, finds its way through. That's a point here towards San Benito. Cuts the lead down 6. As now we have Ardelia Agado here set to serve. Gonna get that one across, back to action. Here we go. That one just didn't bounce here as Agado gets the ace. 7-point ball game. Back to action off the deflection. That one finds its way through for a point. 6-point lead now here. San Benito continuing to cut down the lead. Serve is going to get across. Salceda there going to Valdez, who sets up now here for Gomez. That one winds up out of bounds here. And San Benito continuing to cut the lead down. Things starting to get a bit interesting here now. Winds its way across. Here we go. Back to action. Valdez giving chase. Lobbed over now by Garcia. Nino here to Agado, who sets up for Bettis for a kill shot. Aguinaga with the dig. Valdez with the setup now for Vidal, deflecting off Gonzalez. Miscommunication there. Lob finally over by Bettis here. Aguinaga. Valdez setting up for Vidal for the kill shot. Nino keeps that one in play. Agado setting up here now. That one deflecting outwards here by Garcia, and Sam Nito cuts the lead down to 4 now. Points going to go to Harlingen. Do apologize there for the miscommunication right there. 11 to 12, 18 to 12, your current score. Good dig here. Finally going to be lobbed over now. Valdez with the setup here now to Vidal. That one does find its way through. Seven-point lead once again here as Aaliyah Gomez now set the serve once again for Harlingen. She's going to get that one across. Here we go, back to action. Shot back over. Soft touch here now. Soft over here. I was going to keep its way in. Valdez to shoot that one over. Good dig and quick reaction time by Agado. As Bettis to shoot it back over. Valdez setting up here for David Gutierrez. That one winds up out of bounds. Lead gets cut down to 6. Waiting for the serve by Bettis, back underway. Garcia looks to sit up here now for Vidal. Good dig there now by Bettis. Agado sits back up for Bettis, who lobs that one over. Garcia to Valdez, gets a soft touch, winds up in the net here. As Gonzalez and Medina try to get the save. Now Harlingen makes it a 7-point lead and are within 5 of capturing set number 3. As that brings in Casey Vidal here to serve once again. Gets the serve across. Nino here. Agado for Medina to get the soft touch over. Great dig by Garcia. Lobbed over now by Vidal. Medina going for the kill shot. She gets it, yes. (20 to 14 here. Waiting to get the serve across. Gets underway here. Back to action. Down deflecting outwards here. Finds its way, and Sam Nito cuts the lead back down to 5. The pressure continues to unfold here now as Sam Nito are already starting to give Harlingen some pressure, trying to close the lead down. That one finds its way through the net. 21 to 15 now. 6-point lead once again. Harlingen within 4. Gets across, back underway. Here we go. Trying to keep that one in play here is Valdez. Lobbed over by Bryant. Shot over here now. Aguinaga with a great dig. And that one finds its way through as Ruby Martinez gets it off the rebound. 5-point game now. That point's going to go to Harlingen. Martinez did get it off the rebound here. Saw a touch by Valdez. Nino here to Agado, who sets up now for Martinez. That one kept in play by Vidal. Valdez coming in here now with the setup to Gutierrez. He lobbed over finally by Medina. Aguinaga with the great dig here. Bryant with the kill shot. Finds it in no man's land. Serve gets across here now. Agado with the setup to Medina. Aguinaga there with the dig. Gutierrez to shoot that one across. Lobbed over now by Medina. Great dig by Aguinaga, but it's going to be deflected into the stands. Now makes it here. 7-point game, 23 to 16 in set number 3. Sam Nito trying to fight to hold on. Try to keep this game to going to the 4th set. Harlingen here looking to get out of here earlier and put this one to bed. Touch over here by Gutierrez. Boss here with the setup for Medina. Aguinaga with another great keep away here as Bryant to go for another kill shot. Boss to Agado, setting up for Bettis. That one finds its way through, finds no man's line on the back right corner. Now he gets cut down to 6, 23-17. Serve gets across here by Isha Boss. Back underway, Vidal there. Shot over by Bryant. Off the setup by Davina Gutierrez here. Now it's game point here for Harlingen. Now by a 7-point lead as Leonard Aguinaga here to deliver the potential final game-winning serve. Serve's going to get across here, deflected outwards here off the deflect, kept in play. Bettis here to lob it back over Aguinaga. To Valdez, who sets up for Gutierrez, kept in play by Boz. Agado coming in, now sets up for Mackenzie Medina. Shot winds up in the net, ball game. Harlingen High sweeps it in the Battle de Arroyo. Welcome you now here to the Real Sports Live post-game show. Ruben Rodriguez on the call. Jason Benavides giving you the visual feed. Sam Benito here falls at Harlingen High, 25-17. A Real Sports Live for the game. We're going to give it to Elena Aguinaga. He had a heck of a game. Had multiple saves as the libero for Harlingen. As we have a little homecoming proposal there. And looks like she did say yes, so that's a good sign there. So that's another win on the court for Harlingen. As I'd like to welcome you back here now. Harlingen winning the first set, 25-18. We saw the tempo fold in the first set. It was a back-and-forth battle. They were going, trying to survive, back and forth, fighting. Harlingen, after a timeout, maintained the tempo and took control. Set number 2, Harlingen wins it 28-6 in dominating fashion. Set number 3, we were starting to see an early on tempo here, as it was starting to be back and forth, seeing shades of set number 1. But quickly Harlingen recovers off some slight mistakes and miscues, and they win this one. Set scores 25-18 in set number 1, 25-6 in set number 2, and set 3, 25-17. Harlingen here will get a win as both Harlingen schools knock off San Benito. Signing out for now. Reminder, more football and volleyball action here. Battle of 32-6A between Bronzo Rivera and Bronzo High at Sam Stadium. I'll have the call for that one. Signing out for now for Kevin Naro, Joe Bowling, and Real Sports Live. For my cameraman, Jason Benavides, Ruben Rodriguez saying so long and good night. Harlingen sweeps it. We'll see you